sheep, and the Lord is my shepherd, watching over my soul to keep guarding over me ever, watching wherever I go. And when the winds blow, He is my shelter, and when I'm lost and alone, He rescues me. And when the lion comes, He is my victory, constantly watching over me. He is constantly watching over me.
A Journey Through the Bible, Day 95 of 365, Tuesday, April the 5th, 2022. Today's reading, Psalm 39, Psalm 19, and Psalm 8. Since David wrote so many of the Psalms, we will try to insert them in their possible places as we read through his life. In Psalm 39, David pleads for God to help him see himself as he was, a sinner in need of God's kindness. In Psalm 19 and 8, he ponders the greatness of God as seen in his creation and in his word. Psalms chapter 39, verses 1 through 6. To the choirmaster, to Jeduthun, a psalm of David. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I will guard my mouth with a muzzle, so long as the wicked are in my presence. I was mute and silent. I held my peace to no avail, and my distress grew worse. My heart became hot within me. As I mused, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. O Lord, make me know my end, and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Behold, you have made my days a few handbreadths, and my lifetime as nothing before you. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath. Selah. Surely a man goes about as a shadow. Surely for nothing they are in turmoil. Man heaps up wealth and does not know who will gather. Psalms 39, verses 7 through 13. And now, O Lord, for what do I wait? My hope is in you. Deliver me from all my transgressions. Do not make me the scorn of the fool. I am mute. I do not open my mouth, for it is you who have done it. Remove your stroke from me. I am spent by the hostility of your hand. When you discipline a man with rebukes for sin, you consume like a moth what is dear to him. Surely all mankind is a mere breath. Selah. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear to my cry. Hold not your peace at my tears, for I am a sojourner with you, a guest, like all my fathers. Look away from me, that I may smile again, before I depart and am no more. Psalms chapter 19, verses 1 through 6. To the choirmaster, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. There is no speech, nor are there words whose voice is not heard. Their voice goes out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tent for the sun, which comes out like a bridegroom leaving his chamber, and, like a strong man, runs its course with joy. Its rising is from the end of the heavens, and its circuit to the end of them, and there is nothing hidden from its heat. Psalms chapter 19, verses 7 through 14. The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The rules of the Lord are true, and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, even much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and drippings of the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned. In keeping them there is great reward. Who can discern his errors? Declare me innocent from hidden faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then I shall be blameless and innocent of great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Psalms chapter 8, verses 1 through 9. To the choir master, according to the Gittith, a psalm of David. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babies and infants, you have established strength because of your foes. To the still enemy and the avenger, when I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place. What is man that you are mindful of him, and the son of man that you care for him? Yet you have made him a little lower than the heavenly beings, and crowned him with glory and honor. You have given him dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, and the fish of the sea, whatever passes along the paths of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth.
I care not today what the morrow may bring, if shadow or sunshine or rain. The Lord I know ruleth for everything, and all of my worry is vain. Living by faith, yes, living by faith, in Jesus above, trusting confiding in His great love, from all harm's sake, in this sheltering heart, I'm living by faith, and feel no alone.
In today's reading, we read some of the Psalms, 3 different Psalms, chapters of Psalms, and we have read from the Psalms before, but I've not taken the time yet to deal with certain things. In Psalms, the superscriptions or titles. In the Psalms today, I chose to read those, and I will continue to do that in the future. According to Wayne Jackson, we must say a word regarding the titles or superscriptions which are associated with 116 of these poems. The titles are not part of the original inspired documents. However, they do reflect great antiquity, antedating even the Septuagint of the 3rd century BC. These titles, in many cases, supply such information as the name of the author, Psalms 110, the historical circumstance which occasioned the narrative, Psalms 59, the type of literature, e.g., whether it is a song, Psalm 65, or a prayer, Psalms 90. These psalms were composed over a span of about 1,000 years. The earliest was by Moses, Psalms 90, in the 15th century BC, and a couple appeared to be contemporary with the Babylonian captivity in the 6th century BC, Psalms 26 and 137. Some of these poems are not assigned authors, almost a third of them. Other composers are identified, 1 by Moses, 73 by David, 12 by Asaph, 10 by the descendants of Korah, 1 by or 2 by Solomon, 1 by Heman, and 1 by Ethan. Another aspect in our reading today in Psalms, the word Selah. The word Selah is transliterated from the original Hebrew. In other words, it is in essence, a Hebrew word. According to Strong's, it means a suspension of music, that is a pause, Selah. Whereas the Complete Word Study Dictionary says the following: a verb, possibly a fixed imperative form. Its exact meaning is uncertain. It is used over 70 times in Psalms. See concordance and references. It may give musical instructions or indicate a pause for various reasons, such as in Habakkuk 3:3, 3:9, and 3:13. Remember that the Psalms, the ones that we've read today, were set to music. And there were the interjection of the word Selah offered a pause of the singings or music. Here we see an example from our reading today in Psalms, the word Selah. And you can envision how that if this was sung and also put to music, there would be that pause and it would give more of an emphasis. In Psalms 39, 11, and 12, it says, "When you discipline a man with rebukes for sin, you consume like a moth what is dear to him. Surely all mankind is a mere breath." Selah. And then it would continue. "Hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear to my cry. Hold not your peace at my tears, for I am a sojourner with you, a guest like all my fathers."
We are his children, and he is our Father, watching over our soul. Great